Ahoy! And welcome aboard. I'm your poorly constructed or deconstructed captain and dungeon master of the CSS, the Charismatic Show. And here with me today is our charismatic cast and crew. Say hi and sound off, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
On the ocean we venture, a true sailor's heart, the ink in our stories that sets us apart. The waves on the water, they sway and they crash, but the heart of a sailor is brave and it's brash. And the currents will carry us home, but home is wherever we roam. The ink in our pages will run, and our story will be one. Our story will be one.
Let's see. Last time, management had a talk. There's a little bird. Some religion was found, and money was passed out. I think that's roughly what happened.
Passed out and given away again.
Passed out and given away. Jobs were made. Wow, look at this economy. We got some lore, we got some things.
DM is handing out jobs.
You handed in your quest, you got your gold. You could buy a single healing potion each. Don't spend it all in one place. 50 gold is a lot of money. Until it isn't.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
But when we last left off, Fiadh had just finished talking to a strange child and doing some sort of, I wouldn't say ritual, some sort of offering to the sea, and is making her way back. So, Seekers, while you're all, while Fia's away, are you doing anything? Is anyone striking up conversation? Is anyone doing their own business? Is anyone just completely hammered off of, like cheap scotch? I don't know what sailors drink. I don't know what's available in my own world.
Is everyone on deck?
I don't think you formally have met the entire crew, so you see a lot of people here that you saw the first day.
Okay.
Some
Does it
didn't, so
Okay.
seems like there's a fair amount of people here.
does it look like everyone's getting wasted?
No, it doesn't seem like they're getting wasted. There's maybe a couple people that are like outliers, and they're definitely like, give me another drink. But most of them just seem to be like casually drinking, just like making small talk.
Okay.
Enjoying that the captain is bred out of the booze.
Can I go below deck? And we were told when we first got on that we could choose the rooms that we were staying in.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go poke around and see what the rooms are like? She's super not interested in drinking with the crew.
Shocking.
Yeah, I know.
Do I let Ty snoop around? Yes.
Okay. I mean, if it makes you feel better, she's not super nosy. She's just looking for a room.
Okay.
But if something is strange, well, that changes things then, I suppose.
Sure. You head down to the door and down into the lower levels. Seems to be I think last time I said that it was like a couple of rooms on each side, and then like a center area with like some tables. There seems to be goods there of some kind, probably either stuff they're shipping or stuff that they need. And then past that, you see that there were some more rooms. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Also, it's a new episode, so y'all get inspiration.
Oh, I should have used it last time. Not great. 11.
Okay. You see that a couple of these have like names scratched into them, or have nameplates, or have stuff hung on them. Like there's like a sock on one, and then like someone's like bandanas like hooked onto like a hook onto the door. You do see that there are about 6. They seem to be like small, it's like maybe like a bed and like a little bit of room. But yeah, there's like 4 on the left side and 2 on the right, the far back.
Okay. Going to one that doesn't have anything on it. If I open the door, does it look like it's for a single person, or does it look like multiple people will be sleeping in it?
You go up to the first one you go to. This one is a single person one. So there's a small bed in here. There's a little nightstand. It's all right. It's not super cramped, but it's not like the greatest thing.
Okay. And the next one?
Next one, same thing.
Oh, okay. And you said there was a third?
Yeah.
Is the third one the same as well?
Oh, sorry. It's 4 on one side and 2 on the other.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Okay. I'll just pick one, a single one. I'll go inside and lock the door.
Okay, there is a lock, so yeah.
I'm going to...
You notice behind the door there is a bucket. It is empty.
Okay. There's nothing in this room that would indicate that someone is staying here? Doesn't look like the bed's been slept in or anything?
No.
Okay. Bed or cot or whatever it is.
I guess it's more of a cot, really.
Okay.
It's
small quarters, right?
Yeah.
I will take the time that she always takes at night to do her ritual, but this time I will unbandage my arm since I'm by myself, and go through the process. Because the door is locked and she's by herself, she will be more meticulous in what she is doing than how she was the last evening when Locke was sleeping in the same room as her.
Okay.
Do I notice any change?
Well, let's see. As you go through your skincare routine, freshening up, it does seem like it's maybe because of the other day when it was a lot hotter. It does seem like it's gotten a little bit worse, but not anything too bad.
Okay.
You go through the motions and it sort of recedes.
Okay. She'll just let out a bit of a sigh, and however long it takes her, afterwards she will bandage back up and probably go back on deck because she is worried about an attack.
Okay.
But she's feeling a bit better now.
All right.
I don't know how long that would have taken. A half hour more, maybe.
Maybe a bit longer, just because you're being meticulous and everything.
Okay.
Bagram, at some point, I would like you to roll a perception check for me.
Oh,
Sure.
buddy.
Do. Please be good. It was
I
not
wanted to be
good.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna just use my inspiration. This is I don't use it for anything but these rolls. So I got a 10. That's better.
Oh no, that's better. Oh, that's rough. Okay.
Went from nat 1 to 10. So
Okay,
Oh,
that's
wow.
That's-
we
that
got
one would
it.
have been a lot of fun, but yeah.
I felt like a bad time.
Okay.
Roll dice now.
You're kind of a little bit awkwardly sitting there at first, where like everyone starts doing stuff, and you kind of notice like at one point Locke's just like at the edge of the ship. You don't see Fiadh. You turn over your shoulder, you see Ty going like downstairs into the lower decks, and you kind of just by yourself.
Oh. Oh,
Locke's over there. He's not too far away, but it's just like, oh,
let's
where'd
see.
everyone else go?
I guess I should keep Locke company. I don't know. Ty's not here to bodyguard him. Bagger's just talking to himself because he doesn't have anyone to talk to at the moment. So he's just. Like, it seems like a good idea. I guess I can watch Locke, but I also got to talk to Maliki. This is. Bagger feels a bit razzled at the moment.
Choices.
No. Maybe Locke will be okay for a few minutes. Yeah, he'll be fine. And I think Bygram's going to try to contact Maliki by going downstairs and picking out his own room, or trying to.
All right.
If he doesn't get lost. But
roll a perception check for me.
oh no!
Don't do this to him.
You're gonna roll well eventually.
I got a 12.
You will.
Okay.
You're getting better.
Can only go up from here.
It is an improvement.
That is an improvement. Okay, so you get down to the lower decks. This place is cramped. Oh my god. There's like rooms to the sides, stuff everywhere. You think there's maybe another lower deck because you see like another door that goes down.
Yeah.
But it might just be the door that goes up on the opposite side. You're not sure. Start checking the doors. Some of them are locked, some of them are open and have stuff in them, and you're like, okay. You eventually make your way to the opposite end.
Nice.
There are 6 doors that don't seem to be marked or seem to have any kind of like, oh, someone's in here. But you do hear as you're like going through them, one of them is absolutely locked, and you do hear like some kind of sound coming from the other end, and you're like, don't know what that's about. So you got 5 rooms to choose from.
I'll go with a room on the right side.
Okay. You want to be right side of the boat or right side of like the farthest? Like there's 4 on one side, Ty's in one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's 2 on the right side. Do you want to be on the right side?
Yeah, I'll do 2. One with the 2 on the right. Yeah.
Okay. So you go over to one of them. Yeah, you've probably slept in worse quarters. These are fine. You can probably fit that bed.
I hope I can fit that bed.
You like thinking back, you're looking at some of the people that are on the ship, and like some of them are pretty hefty people. So you're like, okay, but if it's them.
Yeah. This could fit my muscle mass. Yeah.
Squeeze your way through the door. Yeah, there's a bucket in here. There's a little nightstand. There's a bed.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is not bad. Bygram puts the bucket on the door handle outside, so he thinks like people will know he's in there. Like he's not. This is,
But
we're not big on ships. We look at them, we see them. Don't really go in them. Is this boat culture? He doesn't know. He just closes it, locks it, and tries to meditate to see if he can, pray to Maliki to see if she'll answer or anything.
Right. Is there anything specific you say? Any kind of stance you do? Any kind of like motions?
Bygram mostly. Almost want him to dance, but no. Bygram would just kind of just sit and meditate, try to block everything out the best way that he can and just focus on the amulet that's in his hand.
Right. Roll a D100 for me. I don't know if you have an option on your sheet for that, but.
Yeah, they have D100s.
Okay, cool.
guess I just try to click it. No.
Yeah, click that bad boy for me.
Do I just click it once or like do I click it multiple?
Click it once and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
51.
51.
All right. So I'm going to ask you to roll another D100. Do you want to get above this number or below this number? I'll let you choose. What do you think are better odds for you? Above 51 or below 51?
I feel above would be better.
Okay.
So go.
Let's see if you get above. 90. Yeah, 90 is above 51. Okay.
All right.
So now I want you to roll one more D100. It's got to be between. Okay, you can decide if it's between 51 and 90 is what you're trying to hit, or
Okay.
you're trying to hit outside of 51 and 90.
Ooh, this is tough. I wasn't expecting this type of decision making. I'm gonna say I'm gonna try to hit outside of 51 and 90.
All right.
Here we go.
84 inside. So you try to meditate and get everything out, and you start to focus on Maliki. Kind of thinking about, how you two came across each other, her influence on your life, and like what she stands for, and what you stand for now. And you're trying to focus, trying to make contact. It's been a while since you've really spoken or really contacted Maliki, right? And there's a feeling that wells up inside of you. But there's also it's almost like you're swimming underwater.
Oh.
And you're trying to get to the surface, but there isn't that break of air.
I see.
And you just keep trying to focus and focus and focus. The amulet doesn't seem to be glowing or anything. You get no response. But there's sort of like a low humming from your amulet. Maybe she just can't pick up right now.
I guess she's busy too. Let's see. Well, after that, I think Bygram will go back to top of the ship to see what everyone else is doing.
All right.
Do we just like meet in the hallway?
Yeah, you as you leave, just like your whole getting down here, checking around, it took a little bit of time, and then your whole meditating process took a lot longer than you thought.
Mm-hmm.
You're deep into it.
Yeah.
And just like how waking up in the morning 5 minutes turns into half an hour, your time trying to focus and like, come on, pick up, talk to me. I'm listening, God. Your time communing with Maliki actually goes by very quickly. You don't realize just how much time has passed, but you decide to get up, go back to Sealok, and you do meet Ty in the lower decks as she also leaves her room.
Oh.
You two are roomie neighbors from across each other.
What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Why are you making a face like you're doing something wrong?
It's the face I always make.
No, that's usually not so scrunched.
It's a face of frustration. What are you doing? Why are we talking about me?
Are you frustrated?
I meditated, I prayed, and yeah, it's
Sometimes gods don't answer.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, it's a first for me. So
Really? She always answers.
Usually, yeah, I usually keep a pretty good reputation. We're like strawberries and peaches. We go well together, and Now, just nothing.
Yes, I guess they go well together. Is that a saying where you're from?
No, I just like eating strawberries and peaches. What?
Right, okay.
It's kind of weird. Who has a saying like that?
That's why I was...
Oh, you were asking. No, I get it. You were communicating. Huh.
Yeah, I could do that.
I know. I didn't say you couldn't. I'm just, shocked. You don't really, I guess, talk to me? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the proper word.
Don't be affronted that your God isn't speaking back. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're busy. Sometimes they don't care. But I'm sure if you try it again, you have this relationship with her, she'll get in contact with you sooner or later.
Well, thank you, Ty. This was nice. I didn't know you could do the whole motivational prep talk thing.
Yeah, well, I'm not exactly the best person to be giving you encouragement on speaking to gods, but my sister is very devout, and she wouldn't be happy if she heard me not helping you. So, besides, our gods are more connected than you probably know.
Like, connected? Like, are they friends?
They're siblings in a way, I guess.
Oh. Huh. Wait, does this mean
What?
that we get to be friends in the future?
Why is that the correlation?
Because, I don't know, you already have a sibling. I somewhat have a sibling. And then us being related would be weird because Ty and Fee, I mean, not Ty and Fee, but Locke and Fee are siblings, kind of.
They aren't siblings.
I didn't.
He is talking shit.
Oh, okay.
Just because they can both breathe underwater does it look like me and Locke are siblings because their skin is both blue? Don't answer that because your answer is going to be wrong.
That. I wasn't. I was going to say no because I'm smart enough to put two and two together,
Why is your sibling somewhat a sibling?
Oh, she's not like my blood sibling. Anya's just, I don't know, close friend of mine's, and I don't know, I just always referred to her as my sister, and she never complained about it, so we just kind of kept the dynamic going.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, anyways, I'm going back up to find Locke. So better luck next time, I guess.
Thank you. You don't sound so sure about it, but
yep.
We can keep talking, you don't have
to. It's good.
It's okay.
I'm gone.
Never understand Ty. I need to go back to the party to make sure Locke's not overboard or something.
I am also looking for Locke.
I love that you're both like, no, goodbye, and then like both have to walk in the same direction.
Bygram waits a few seconds after so that way he doesn't Doesn't look weird.
Locke,
Locke,
what are you up to?
Locke is like actually not being very Locky. I feel like you would all expect him to be talking to the crew members and getting to know them, but he's actually just like sitting on the ledge of the ship, like plucking strings, waiting for Fiadh to come back. Yeah, he's just like silently by himself, like sitting on the side of the ship.
I'll lean up against if I see him, I'll lean up against the railing near him.
I'm going to stand a few feet away
Okay.
because I'm afraid of falling and into the water. Yeah.
You having a good time?
I mean, it's all right.
Doesn't look like you're having a good time.
I'm just waiting is all.
For Fiadh,
Mm-hmm.
where'd you go?
I don't know.
She coming back?
She said she would come back, but it's been a while now.
But you want her to come back.
Well, of course I want her to come back. We're in a gang together.
Right, the gang. Well, she has business in town.
Well, you know, she wasn't being very open or honest with me, and I figured I'd drop it because I know everyone has secrets, but I'd like to help if she needs it.
Fighting a god maybe isn't something that you can help with.
No, but, you know, I'm here for any of you if you need it. I'm just worried about getting close to everybody on the ship if we're just gonna go.
We're gonna go.
That was mini mock.
You look all the way over down the docks on one of the posts, Minimox there, kind of pecking at the top of it.
I just mean, well, I was so sure that all of you wanted to continue being a gang. I just worry that sometimes maybe I have the wrong idea.
I have nothing against being in a gang with you, per se. I
It's
think
the per se that I'm worried about.
some things are out of my control, that's all.
Well, I know you all have things going on.
If I could stay in the gang with you, I will. I'll do my best to try, at least. I can't speak for the others, but don't think Bygram's going anywhere. Seems to want to see the world.
Well, I mean, Bygram and I had a talk.
Did you?
I just know that sometimes people make promises they can't keep. And, well, you know, I've been part of crews and stuff before. Well, it's just that this is the first time I think that, well, you all chose to have me around as well.
Yeah. Like I said, I will do what I can. It's not that I want to go anywhere.
I know. I just, Fiadh leaving, and you talking about leaving possibly, and then being like, go do something else, and us being on this ship and everyone kind of having bigger things to do. I just get worried sometimes that I've already built up this gang to be something that it's not. And that's on me.
I'm going to pull the feather that I bought from the shop out of my bag.
All right.
It's wrapped in paper. I'll hand it over to Locke and say,
this?
I was going to give it to you when we actually left port. It seems like that's taking a fucking long time, so you can have it now. But
it's for me.
Mm-hmm. Saw you eyeing it in the shop. Could be the first edition for your hat. And I thought, if I do have to go, at least you'll have something to hold on to.
He's gonna slowly try to carefully open the paper.
It's a feather.
Mm-hmm.
For my hat.
Mm-hmm.
You bought this for me.
Yeah.
Well, this is the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
You said that when I gave you the gold coin.
Well, now this is the nicest thing.
Oh, I'm setting myself up for expectations.
Well, I mean, this one is more thoughtful.
I like it.
I do.
He's gonna stick it in his hat.
How does it look?
Looks good. It's a little crooked. I'll readjust it a little.
Thank you.
Just know, if I have to go, it's not because I'm leaving you.
But, well, you see, I don't mind coming along with everyone, because I don't really have anything going on, and I don't have anywhere to go, so, I mean, I'm okay with wherever all of you are going.
There are some places you can't follow me.
Well, that's not really for you to decide.
There are some places I don't want you to follow me. Not because I don't want you there, because I don't want to be there either.
Are you talking about the volcano?
I have to go to the volcano. It's not really... No, you can come there with me if you want. It's dangerous, though. But none of you seem to really care about danger, so...
Well, we've already talked about it. I have to put on a show when we go to the volcano.
Yes, for the molten fish. I haven't forgotten. No, it's not the volcano I'm talking about, but that's my first step. So until then, I'm not going anywhere, I hope.
see, that kind of presents a different problem.
What's that?
Well, I'll probably like you a lot by that point. If I'm honest, I like all of you quite a bit already.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix that, so...
Well, why would you want to fix that? Sure, it's a problem, it's just it needs a different solution now.
What's the solution then?
Well, don't go where I can't follow.
I wish it was that easy.
Sounds pretty easy.
I'll try.
Okay. And can we talk some sense into Fiadh then?
I don't know if there's talking sense into her.
Well, you know, she doesn't have to face things alone.
I know why she is.
I'm a pretty brave person, and I don't know who she's dealing with, but you know, I would tell them, calm down.
Just straight up to their face. Calm down, God.
It's really good to just be honest.
Right.
You put your intentions out there, and then, you know, they can come back with a, why should I calm down? And
That
then,
might be accompanied by a storm or, who knows, typhoon, hurricane,
when you
maybe.
put your foot down and you go, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Right. You know what? You might just take them by such surprise that they will calm down.
I just... well, I know what it's like to be alone, so I just don't want any of you to have to face whatever it is you're doing alone.
I don't think Fiadh is worried about you not being brave enough to face what she is faced with. I think she is... I get the impression that she thinks cutting others out saves them, even if it hurts her.
I don't want to see her hurt.
Sometimes that's easier.
Sometimes when I'm sad or I feel alone, I think about a song that my mother used to hum. I don't remember it very well. Well, because I wasn't with her for a very long time. But it's like a distant memory that I hold on to, and is soothing and calming. So maybe all of you could do something similar.
Sing a song. I don't know, have never known my mother. Don't really know any songs to sing.
Well, are there memories of your sister when you would hang out together that make you happy?
Sure, of course.
Maybe think of things like that. And, you know, it's kind of like putting on a little performance in your head. And if you can't do it, maybe I can do it.
Put a performance on.
I was going to play for everyone here tonight, but they all seem like they might be a little more sophisticated.
As you say that, you definitely hear like 3 guys off in the back going, "Woo!"
Sophisticated.
Well, the captain said she was from a noble family.
She might be the only one.
Right. think they would like for me to play a song.
Yeah. How often do they get a performance?
I don't know. Maybe there's already a musician on board and I don't know.
They're probably trash.
Oh. I was hoping maybe I could learn a thing or two from them, but...
Maybe you could teach them a thing or two.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah,
I'm getting ahead of myself.
I think we'll cut back to Miss Gull. Fiadh, what are you up to on your way back?
Just walking back. I'll keep a bit of an eye out, see if I see any shady individuals doing any shady deeds. But
Roll a
otherwise,
perception check.
okay.
And also roll a stealth check for me as well.
Okay, we'll do perception first.
You're the one
So
doing shady deeds.
Perception is 19. Stealth is 22.
Okay. You're able to keep to the side roads, ducking under bridges, making your way down little alleyways, and yeah, you're taking the scenic route. There's actually the occasional time where you do completely avoid like a mob of people. They do seem very riled up.
Do they look like shark tooths?
They
Or
have no
just
sleeves.
people? It's them. I don't know.
It's their signature.
Are they like? Does it look like they're breaking into businesses, or just like causing a general ruckus?
As you peek your head around the corner, it does seem like they're just headed somewhere.
Is it in the same direction I'm headed, loosely?
Loosely? Roll an insight check.
Boy, just rolling all the things.
Because, like, I mean, like, yeah, they could be headed that way, but, like, you're not entirely certain that they are heading exactly there. You're taking a long detour, right? So.
Yeah, I got an 18 though.
Okay. With an 18, they're heading somewhere, but you don't think that they're heading towards where you want to be going. Not this particular mob of people.
Do I recognize any of them from when I was hanging out in their rafters?
One of them is that dude who just can't play cards.
Yes.
This is the useless band that they have obviously nothing of import. They would not send that guy on any important mission.
They're probably just going to like rough somebody up, take some money, and go back.
That's honestly all I would trust him with as well. It's kind of useless. Alright, I'll remember that, but continue my way back to the crew and Locke. Don't want to keep him waiting too long.
Okay. When you get onto the docks, you feel there's almost like an electricity in the air. And you feel like something's watching you.
That's fair. Kind of called someone a name. But I don't see anything else. Just regular things.
Yeah.
Okay.
You definitely like walk past a dude who's just like barfing into like a barrel.
Well, I mean, that's fairly average. That's fairly normal.
The
Yeah,
occasional
I'll just...
line of rats.
Yeah. Alright. I'll keep an eye on the sky, but still just sort of head back, realizing that the storm is probably very, very close to crashing to the shore.
Oh yeah, it's getting real close.
Great.
Probably start raining partway through the night into the morning.
It's probably best we don't leave right away then anyway. give her some time to calm down.
Right, so you start making your way down the docks. You're a bit of a commotion, maybe. Not sure what it is. Keep going. You eventually get back to the Stormbreaker, and Flock's doing a performance.
Ooh.
If Flock is.
I mean, if they're ready for it. Sailors, take a shot.
All of them kind of look at you. They all look at Kyrie, and she's like, yeah, take a shot. Go.
Locke's gonna take a shot. No. All right. Any requests? No. All right. This one I learned off the port of a small island, and I hope you enjoy it. And he's going to like look to Ty and Bygram very nervously, and then kind of very quietly start to play a song again, and count himself in with a wet dignity.
If I see Fiadh come back on while Locke is playing, I will kind of approach.
Oh boy.
I don't want it to seem like I'm not listening to Locke though. So like my attention is on him, but if I notice her as well, I would like to speak to her.
I would like to say that I would have been trying to somewhat sneak off.
Okay.
Roll a stealth check. You roll a perception.
Okay.
You do both have inspiration still. Locke, as you're playing your tune, you see this very tall, lean dragonborn woman. She's kind of wearing like dark clothes, leather vest, got a red tunic. She's got like several pairs of glasses. They don't seem to be like prescription. They're just there. Like, speak louder!
He's gonna like fumble.
More confidence in yourself!
She's gonna look.
Here, Mike, I'm just saying he's trying, okay?
I rolled garbage.
What
12.
12? What did you roll for you?
Could have even kept my other one, but I didn't. I used my inspiration.
I also used my inspiration.
Oh no.
G2 and
I got a 26.
Oh, she's fucking gone. I don't see her at all.
No. Fiadh, you start making your way up the plank, or up the like walkway, and you see like the edges of Ty's hair, and you're like, oh no. And you look around, you see that there's a porthole, you literally leap to it, grab on, and then like just like start
Like Scott Pilgrim through the window,
you get through. You're in one of the rooms that one has a window, but two is not taken by somebody. It is the one next to Ty's.
Oh shit. But I don't know that.
No, you don't.
This is a nice
I'm forcing this on you.
Well, perhaps I'll wait down here until Locke finishes his performance. I think I'll do that.
Locke will kind of like finish up a song while he's being like berated by this dragonborn woman, and just be like, maybe we'll take a short break and we'll be back. Thank you.
She starts building like a little like stage for you out of crates.
Oh no, she's expecting me back.
You don't want to go back.
She started yelling at me. Was it okay?
It's great. I told you. It's better than what they probably get normally.
Maybe they don't need any music.
Do you like playing?
Yes.
Do you want to continue to play?
Well, you see, I'm a bit anxious now.
Fuck 'em. If you like to do it, then do it.
But I want them to like it.
Didn't you hear them? She was
I
cheering
did.
because she wanted to hear you.
Well, I suppose that's true.
Would have sounded different if she hadn't.
Okay. Feeling a bit better about it.
Good.
I'm just a bit, well, I get a bit nervous, you see.
Why?
Well, it's scary. Have you ever stood in front of a bunch of people and had them look only at you? And you know you're okay at it, but it could happen that, like, you make a mistake and they all see it.
These people wouldn't know if you made a mistake or not.
I would.
Just
You
run
look-
with it.
Locke, you look back at the Dragonborn woman, you notice now, she's missing an eyeball. She's not gonna notice shit.
She's that critical.
One eyeball, 7 pairs of glasses, the sight of an eagle.
You know, I do like performing.
If you like it, then it doesn't matter what other people think.
I do want other people to like it as well, though.
Like I said, she would have sounded different if she didn't want to hear you.
Right. But you know, if I put on a bad performance, we have to sail with these people.
They won't say anything.
Maybe they won't say it when you're around, but what if I'm sleeping and they come to my door and they're like...
We'll have a bigger problem if they come to your door while you're sleeping.
Right.
Try again.
Okay.
Remember, you like doing this.
Yes.
Play with that thought in mind.
All right. Bygram, do you have any requests?
No. Do your best if that's a request. I don't know.
Okay. That's a lot of pressure.
You can do it, Locke. I believe in you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He'll like head back and like look at the Dragonborn.
Yeah!
Oh, thank you for the stage.
Kyrie just goes, Verona, shut the fuck up.
Oh, God.
What? You don't get music all the time? Money bags? Okay, she's had enough.
Yeah, cut her off.
Cut myself off when I'm ready, thanks. Just drinking out of a flask.
All right. Here's another one to the sailors. Here's a song about well, curses out on the sea.
Roll a performance check for me. You still have your inspo, I think.
Yeah.
It's the same number.
No!
Oh, wow.
That is a 9.
Oh no.
Alright. It's not your best performance, but it's not bad.
It's the shop.
And how are these people gonna really tell?
Yeah.
I love that like Ty and Bygram are probably like smiling at him through gritted teeth.
Fiadh is just in her new room, like, oh, stop already.
It's a little rough. It's a little rough tonight.
But as Locke finishes, Tides pushes out and away from our story into a short little break. We'll see you all in a bit.
Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show ad break. Looking for ways to support the show? we've got tons of great free options for you. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitter, or join our Discord? Already doing all those things? There are other great ways for you to interact with our show, like leaving us a comment, using our hashtag, hitting the like button, or interacting with our chat on premiere days. So set sail with us and join in on the adventure.
Ahoy and welcome aboard.
It's a 22. I rolled a natural 19.
Guys, it's only downhill from here.
You look over to Locke. He's very greedily like,
You can put your money in this pouch right here.
Roll a persuasion check. What?
Oh no, buddy!
that's a 1.
Oh no, I got a 3.
Oh no!
Oh.
Alright, stealth first. Ooh, not good. Not good, guys. Not good. Not good. We're off to a rough start. Oh, I have a +7 though. That's only a 12.
Oh, I got a 20.
Okay.
He's like, wow.
I was like, whoa.
Good job, Vigram. Really showed me your ferocity.
I don't like that tone.
Well, hello there. I bet you've come to Old Fiadh for information about the next episode of the Charisma Saving Show. Well, you're in luck. The next installment of our daring and totally not my fault shenanigans will be airing soon. So keep an eye on the skies for our messenger gull. It's something Locke and I are trying. We'll see you soon. Get it? See ya. Wait, where are you going?
The waves crash, and we're pulled back into the Sea of Stories, continuing where we left off. So I believe Locke's beginning or finishing up his performance.
He's gonna drink a few more shots. It's probably why his performance is suffering a little bit, because he's nervous, and he just, is joining in the celebration, and he's gonna come off stage like, thank you, it's much appreciated. What is that? Is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're getting better and better.
I can feel it.
You feel good about that one?
It feels like fire. It feels like it feels warm. Well, yes.
That might be the alcohol talking, buddy.
No.
Sure. Yeah. Didn't we learn from the last whiskey?
What did we learn?
We didn't learn anything, I guess.
All right.
Did Dia come back?
I haven't
Should we
seen
be
her.
worried?
Miss Gull, if you want to make your way up, you can, or you can stay down there.
Well, the thing is, I want Locke to know that I've come back, but I still am not looking forward to the idea of being around everybody, because at least with Locke, I feel like we're going to have our conversation whether I like it or not. But if we get Ty and the Bygram involved, then it's a whole thing. So I'd rather just wait to see if maybe he comes downstairs to me. Maybe he's like, oh,
She's talking
maybe
herself
she's
up in her
bored.
room.
Literally. She's talking to Minnie Mo. I don't really want to go up there, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, it was a lot. That was an aggressive scene. And thank you. I have an idea. Why don't you go up, get his attention?
Roll animal handling for me.
I love that we've never successfully
Oh,
rolled
that's
animal
cocked.
handling.
Oh, dropped it. That's fine. I have extras. Oh my gosh! My scythe worked. I am invincible. That's a dirty 20.
Oh no.
You
He watches-
expected failure.
But it was
You get so used to something.
Rude.
So, you start hashing out your plan to Minimog, who you realized, oh, you did like swipe him and bring him in here apparently.
Yeah, he follows me around. It's fine. I saw him kind of loitering. I grabbed him as I jumped through the little porthole.
Just put him in your bag.
Huh? It's underneath my arm.
He stealthed onto you when you were. But he like turns to you and like locks eyes with you, and there's like a twinkle, and like shakes his head. And so where do you deploy this bird of
I just want
message?
the bird to try to like lure Locke downstairs. Maybe not lure, but I feel like of all of them, Locke will be the most likely to follow Minimog.
Okay.
So like, just be like, okay, so you just get his attention and just bring him downstairs. Just sort of like start hopping down the stairs. I know you can do it. You're very smart. You're a brilliant little bird, I think, if you are a bird. I'm still not 100% certain you're not some sort of strange new mutant creature. But I like it. I like your gumption. I believe in you. Go.
As you are you letting him out the portal?
No, I'm going to let him in the door. I've never seen him fly. I don't want to be like, goodbye.
Yeet.
Into the ocean.
Damn, there goes my plan. So, do you watch him do this? Do you watch him go?
Well, I'll open my door and I'll shush him and I'll say, go, go, go.
Okay. Do you watch him leave though?
Probably till he gets to like the stairs.
Okay. He gets to the stairs. He starts hopping up them.
Yeah.
And then he can't get through the door that's there. He like starts pecking at it.
Oh, maybe they'll hear it. Can they hear it? Is it loud enough?
I would like everyone in the party except for Fiadh to roll perception at disadvantage.
Wow,
That's not gonna be too
if
hard
it was
for me.
Ty. I was like, what in the hell?
That is a good old 3 again. So that
You got
is
my threes.
a 6 for him.
I got a
15.
5.
Damn.
We're just. This is not my. This is not it. This. I'm
This is
perceiving
not
things.
going to go well for me. Not that I know it yet, but yeesh.
What did you get, Ty?
Oh, sorry. I got a 15.
Okay. So you're mid-conversation with Locke and you just hear a tapping. Like from the opposite side of the ship. It sounds really muffled. You can like just make it out.
I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
Don't
Alright,
drink anymore.
Righto.
I'll stop him.
Try me.
Bitch!
I just kidding.
I'll follow my ears to the strange tapping noise.
Okay. You see that the door to the lower decks, at least on the opposite side of the ship. You walk over to it. And as you walking over to it, it's like your vision's like, shaking, getting closer, and you just hear like the tapping getting like louder and louder and louder as you get closer to it. It's something akin to anxiety starts to well up in you. Do you open the door?
Yeah.
As the tapping gets significantly louder, you open the door. What's your armor class?
17.
Okay,
Yeah.
with a 2, you watch as this really shaggy looking seagull. Oh, it's Minimog. He goes to like lean forward to like peck on the door and goes too far and like misses your feet as you open the door.
Oh,
And you're like,
fuck. What?
the bird is stuck in the floor
Oh
now.
God. She looks like over her shoulder because this feels like something someone else should deal with, but also this bird is fucked. So she like grabs it to like pull it out of the floor and just kind of like holding it away from her. Disgusted because she told Locke not to touch it.
Here
What?
you are touching it.
Ew.
She's warm enough that it's like
Germs.
Burns off any germs.
Mock.
Guy's just
About to be
built,
fried
built
in a
in,
second.
built-in sterilizer.
What is wrong with you? Why are you in here? Okay, that's enough of that. I'll like put him down. Probably not ceremoniously. Can I like look around the stairs? Does it seem like it got in from the door and got stuck, or does it seem like it's made the trek up the stairs somehow? I've never seen this creature fly. I've only seen it hop after Locke. So like, how did it get to the top of the
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. I can't believe I'm investigating this messed up bird.
You got it, Batman. Don't
Oh,
worry.
I didn't roll very well though. 9.
There, you have no idea how this bird got underneath in the lower deck at all. There must be an open porthole or something, or just
Can't
maybe the
can't
bird
fly.
teleports. Maybe the bird, there's a hole in part of the ship. Maybe it came in that way and made its way through the damaged part of the ship into here.
Just staring at it like. Is it like staying put, or is it going back down, or is it like coming?
It started to slowly waddle over to Locke.
Okay. I'm gonna follow it as it walks. This feels fucking absurd. What is wrong with this creature?
What do you mean following a bird around is absurd?
Are you saying that in real life?
No.
I mean, she.
I mean, in fantasy life?
In real life.
I'll just follow it,
Locke's
feeling
just
like a moron.
Hello.
No, there's something fucked up about that bird.
He's gonna like lean down and like cover where he thinks his ears are. Don't say that out loud. He's a little different.
It was downstairs.
Okay.
It was downstairs?
It can't fly.
I know. How did it get downstairs?
Well, how did any of us get here?
We walked.
Precisely, Bygram.
But it was downstairs.
Okay. Maybe,
And it can't
maybe
open the door.
You don't know that.
If it can't fly, it can't open doors.
Well,
Exactly.
maybe
Besides,
someone
it
opened
needed
the
me to
door.
open it.
Well, maybe someone else opened the door. They saw him and they were like, "Oh, hello, good sir," and they opened the door for him, and then they forgot him in there.
Nobody would do
There's
that.
someone downstairs.
Maybe. Or maybe they're not downstairs anymore. Or maybe Minimook is just pretending that he can't fly so that all of you underestimate him.
He's doing a really good job.
I'm
There,
pretty sure he can't fly.
all of the captain's shit's downstairs. If someone's downstairs, that's a problem.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. Maybe we should go investigate.
Yeah, we can go fight whoever. I'm in a
good detective work, Minimook.
Don't give credit.
No. Why?
Minimock starts to make a just not the greatest sound. Like he's about to throw something out.
Oh no!
Oh, it's sick. Oh,
I'm like rubbing my hands on my shorts.
We should go investigate, and
Locke will pick.
No, don't.
oh,
You don't know where it's been.
I'm not touching that.
he doesn't know where I've been.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going downstairs.
All right. But I'm not touching Minimock. No.
Don't listen to them.
Can't understand me, so.
Wow, that's very presumptuous of you.
He speaks orc in common.
I don't know, Minimook, do you speak orc or common?
Just looks at you, completely not understanding what you're saying.
Maybe he speaks other languages. Maybe
I don't think that bird speaks anything.
maybe he knows primordial.
Infernal.
Keep that thing away from Vigram.
I'm going downstairs.
Same here.
Locke's following with Minimock.
So I hear like steps on the stairs at this point.
You hear. So from where you are, you hear steps above you. You can kind of hear the people getting a little bit rowdy. They're as rowdy as they actually get. And you eventually... You still in your room?
Yeah.
You do eventually hear the door opening again. And you hear... Okay. Hear footsteps. Then you hear more footsteps.
Shit.
And you hear more footsteps.
Minimock, you had one job. Bring Locke alone, that's what I said. Oh, let's get this over with. And I'll open the door. I don't wanna.
But yeah.
I'll say that right before I open the door. I don't want to. Okay.
Yeah, Locke will just be.
But yeah. We didn't
Hello.
even see you come in.
I'm very sneaky.
I was waiting.
Did you bring
Well, you were
that?
performing. I heard you.
Well, I took a
Didn't
break.
want to interrupt.
This bird yours?
Well, no, technically it's Locke's, I think.
Oh, he doesn't belong to anyone.
He's a free spirit.
Yes.
He's just part of the team.
Is he?
Tiny Tia, wherever she may be.
No one else is down here.
Well, I don't know. I didn't exactly do a census.
But you sent Minimook.
Well, I attempted to. He's not very good at his job.
Don't listen.
Oh,
Locke is
No.
also like,
Please put it down.
put it away.
Out the window would be
Throw
better.
it. I'll throw it out the window for you.
Well, all right. Let's just be kind here.
He's not feeling good.
He just chucked on your.
Yeah, he ate a lot of cake. That
Gee,
bird weighed like 15 pounds pure cake. It's ridiculous.
I also am not feeling so good.
if you puke, Locke, I love you.
Don't
I will
puke
talk
in
to
my
you
room.
in your room.
I don't have a room yet.
Sit down.
Okay.
Are we all just coming into my room?
No,
Where
Not
were
that
you?
big. In my room?
no, when you left, where did you go?
Went for a walk.
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, about the same, but perhaps a little bit more confident.
That's good. Because I told our friends that confidence is key, you know? And that really all you should do is
Well, whoever is bothering you, you tell them to calm down.
Look, are you feeling all right? You're a little bit like drifting from one side to the other, and we're not even on the sea yet.
I feel great.
All right, that's good. You're looking a little sleepy, a little droopy-eyed.
I'm a little bit.
All right. Well, perhaps we postpone our talk until you're feeling a little bit more yourself.
I feel perfectly fine. I feel, like I could say anything in the world.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. Can I smell, like the liquor off him? Locke?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. The problem is, lad, sometimes when you feel like you could say anything, you do say anything, and then you end up regretting saying what
Well, I
you did.
wouldn't regret saying, don't leave.
Was that what you're saying? Did you interrupt yourself?
That's what I'm saying to you, Fiadh.
Well, I'm back.
Yes, but you were all like, I'm going to be cryptic and then I'm going to leave. And you're like, maybe I'll be back.
I did not say that.
Well, that's what it felt like.
Well, I'm sorry. I just had something to... You're getting all watery on me.
Yes.
It's all right. I'm back. Everything's fine. Met a very strange child, a little unnerved, admittedly. You might have liked them. Actually, I thought for a minute it might have been you playing a trick on me. Don't think it was.
Stranger than that bird.
On par.
Oh, great.
Glad
Yeah.
I didn't go with you.
I'm a little
they what?
sad.
Well, who knows? Maybe they'll pop up again.
Okay.
Did they say anything to you?
They're asking me a ton of questions, which is another reason I thought it might be you.
Did you check your pockets?
Shit. I did not. Did the little shit pickpocket me?
Are you missing anything?
I don't think so.
Start checking yourself out. Yeah, you got you. No, you're not missing anything, but you do. Roll investigation.
Alright.
You find you no longer have a hook. Although I think you gave it a tie. So, like, of course you don't have it.
I rolled a 16.
16. You're not missing anything. You do find you have a bunch of, like, buttons in your pocket, though. And they all seem to be, like, tied together. Like someone's, like, sewed the buttons, just the buttons together. And you also have a crumpled piece of, like, really waterlogged paper.
Is there anything on the paper?
Let's double check what something looks like.
Oh, jeez.
There's a very, like, crude drawing in something akin to, like, an oil pastel of, like a wave, like two waves, but they make almost like a heart, but then there's, like, 3 lightning bolts, and they're like, this is, like, really shoddily done. Like, you're not entirely sure if that's actually what it is, but it's like,
That's very weird. What an odd little child.
You
Do you want some buttons for your hat, Locke?
Oh, maybe.
Well, shit, now I do.
Well, I don't want your buttons if you're cursed, Fiadh.
But I don't want them either if they're cursed.
Well, you've got to figure out the curse first.
Well, what possibly could some buttons and a soggy piece of paper curse you for?
Maybe you rip your shirt when you go in the water.
Oh no, I'll become a shark tooth. Is that what this is alluding to? All my shirt buttons will start popping open. I'll have to go to, like, Velcro or something.
No.
You just invented Velcro.
I've had to invent phones. I have to.
No ripping shirts here is what Bygram would say here. Just no.
Maybe you got to move to, like, snaps. Yeah.
Just quick tear away. Might not be a bad idea.
Mike was suggesting. Just kidding.
You don't recognize any of these things.
Well, no, these just look like a random bunch of buttons and just a weird piece of paper, and I'll just sort of like crumple them up and stick them back into my pocket, I guess.
Did she show us what was on the paper?
No!
Okay.
I did not.
Well, you know, sometimes you get cursed.
That's not.
Shit
I don't
happens, I
think
guess.
that's the lesson here.
It's a good thing I'm invincible.
You're not
But you're-
invincible.
I guess we'll find out.
I think you should be mildly concerned. I mean, you said the child was alarming.
Well, I mean, but I was still a child. Like, what's a kid gonna do?
Kids can do a lot.
It's true.
Yeah, especially when they put their mind to it.
You know, I was
I feel
still...
like there's a lot of backstory between all three of those responses.
well, you know, when I was a kid, I could still make people bleed out of their eyes.
It's good to know. You were probably a nightmare to babysit.
Well, probably.
Should we be concerned about whatever was written on that paper?
I don't think so. I think it's just a bad drawing.
A bad drawing of what?
Not just like the water and maybe a storm. Hard to say.
The storm that's coming, Fiadh. Put things
What?
together.
I think that's a bit of a leap.
Really?
Storms happen. We're on the coast. It happens all the time.
You have
You
to
had
take...
a specific qualm with this storm earlier.
I mean, you know, this has really turned into the third degree here.
Well,
No,
I'm
it hasn't.
I'm just saying, Fiadh, that, like, yes, it might all seem like coincidence, but they're pretty coincidental, aren't they? There's a storm coming that you think is out to get you, and a little child shows up and gives you a drawing of a storm. Well, that seems...
Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe the kid was just drawing what was happening.
I mean, you could be right.
And gave it to
I'm
a
invincible
complete
and
stranger.
I'm always right.
Oh,
That's just
wow.
how it works.
Right.
Exactly.
No, not right. Wrong.
You might be invincible. The rest of us aren't.
Luck is.
It's true.
We should know if we are walking straight into danger because of whatever this is going on with you.
Listen, if I had any information for you, I would share it. I just don't. I just think it's strange kid, strange event.
You do have some information that you can tell us, though, Fiadh.
And what would that be?
Well, we didn't finish our conversation from earlier.
Well, I thought that was just going to be me and you.
Well,
Not Team Red over here too.
Everyone's here now.
Team red, I'm green. What?
Red for Christmas.
You're just such
Red
a
means
gift,
dead.
you know? Oh, totally different. Fiadh. Who's trying to kill you?
Well, no, like I said before, I don't think it's trying to kill. I think it's trying to recruit.
Oh,
Just
right.
in a really weird way.
Well, why are they trying to recruit you?
Perhaps because I'm invincible.
That makes
I don't
sense.
know. Maybe they think I'm special. I have no real idea. It's more of an inclination, really. It's a theory.
Do you
What's
want...
made you think that?
Well, long story short, just about every ship that I've sailed on has met some sort of tragedy. Whether it's
Great.
pirates, or wrecks, or disease. And it seems like, for the most part, I'm one of the only ones to make it off.
You are cursed.
Well, it would sort of look that way, but I have a feeling it's less of a curse. And
Have you gotten buttons before?
I've never gotten buttons before. I haven't ever really... I don't know for sure, honestly. It's just...
Well,
It just feels like someone's trying to push me in a direction. And I don't like being told what to do.
I thought you believed in fate.
I do. But
I thought you said if you run from it, sometimes you're running right towards it.
Listen, sometimes we say things and it ends up biting us in the ass. I know this.
You get inspiration for that.
Which one?
You. You get that. You get an extra D20.
All right.
You know, I'm not afraid of pirates, and I'm not afraid of disease.
Well, you should be, because it's been pretty terrible every time I've seen it.
I fought pirates before.
I don't want to put you through that, and at this point, I don't really know. I feel like I've already made a mistake, but I'm hoping maybe the less you know, the less you'll be involved, if that makes sense.
That's not really how I see things going. You see, all of the people that I surround myself with, well, they share stories. And stories are lessons for everyone to learn. And it's important out on the sea because a lot of people don't keep books. But I've heard all types of great stories that have kept me safe. And, you know...
I mean, I suppose the greatest lesson would be to run as far as you can from me. Because no matter what I do, tragedy seems to be hot on my heels.
Well, you're not alone in that. And so, you know, maybe this time is different.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know.
Well, when you're ready, Fiadh, and I'm a little more, coherent.
Steady.
You can feel free to tell me the stories you would like to share.
Just the good ones.
I'm okay with the bad ones too.
Not much to learn from those.
It's always the bad ones you learn something from.
Perhaps. But I'm tired of learning.
Well,
just want to go where the wind takes me.
Maybe it already did.
Suppose it brought me here.
Well, and I don't know about all of you, but it's been a while since I felt the wind in my sails, so...
It seems like it might be a few days longer. I don't know if that repair guy is actually doing anything, or if he's just sitting around whacking a hammer against things, pretending like he's busy.
Oh, not what I thought.
Maybe he's paid by the hour.
You hear the sounds of the storm coming in a bit more as thunder and lightning start to rumble.
Yeah.
Should we be on this boat as this storm happens? I don't...
Well, here's the thing. I figure the storm will come regardless of where we find ourselves. Because if we disembark, stay on land for a while, the next time we go out on the water, it'll still be waiting. So may as well face it. Which I realize now sounds contrary to everything I've been saying. But, you know, people are complicated.
Yeah, that was very, very...
I can see you look a little lost.
You lost him ages ago.
I was not lost. I was finding myself, okay? In this conversation.
Have you found yourself?
Yes, and I learned something.
What's that?
Fiadh needs to stop running and face this storm with her friends. And I think... Yeah, no, that's it. Stop running.
Alright, Graham, could you roll another D100 for me?
Oh, buddy.
Your cell phone's ringing.
My Leaky's like, yes, bitch.
61. Let's see. Do I say if I want to go higher or lower?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go lower this time.
Oh!
Devastating.
That is devastating.
Don't like 100 dice anymore. They're
Don't
out of my
worry.
collection.
There's just an interference.
This never goes well for my cleric. So, literally everyone else in the party, sure.
I need to roll again, or
no, because you
yeah, it's just not happening. I can't.
as you say, like, no, you're like finding yourself, and you're saying these reaffirming words to Fiadh.
Yeah.
You feel like a vibration in your where your amulet is, and as you go to grab it, the vibration stops.
Oh,
Is everything all right?
yeah. It's I guess she got busy. Puts the amulet back in his pocket.
I hate
But
the more that this is becoming a cell phone.
Well, maybe, we can find something nice for her.
Do you have any temples around here? Perhaps that would help strengthen the connection.
Thought this was a good connection. Just pulls out and waves the amulet again like this is.
I mean,
Just-
you guys seem to just keep missing each other. Two ships in the night.
Maybe the storm is causing an interference.
Yeah.
She does like to interfere. That is for damn sure.
So you're interfering with me talking to Maliki.
Well,
then.
not me.
Mm,
I'd
Kind of
love to hear
feels
you
like
talk
it.
to your god.
yeah, but then all the thunder came, and she's a kind of like plant related, so I guess
So you should
Seeds.
try in the morning
yeah.
when plants are awake.
Yeah.
You can't
Hey,
sleep.
that was pretty smart, Ty.
Why are you surprised?
Because
Well, I mean, sometimes
I'm not going to
there
finish my
are
sentence.
plants that thrive at night.
Sure. But the sun helps if it's out in the morning.
Yeah.
We'll see. Seems like this storm has been brewing for a while. It might take a couple of days for it to really calm down. We'll see what it blows in.
Are you feeling anxious, Fiadh?
Anxious is a strong word. I'm feeling jittery, perhaps. More of a energy to move. To go.
I was feeling anxious earlier tonight when you were
Were
gone.
you?
And then when I did my performance. So I know what that's like. If you'd like, we could all maybe have a bit of a sleepover.
That is a wonderful thought, but the four of us can barely even stand in this room. I'm pressed right up against Bygrim's abs. Like I could
Thanks.
count all of them just
It's
with my
just
elbow.
6. It's not.
And like Toya's
Not a
right
lot.
there, and thankfully she's far enough away, but I still feel like the heat and spite radiating off of her in my general direction.
Yeah, these rooms are tiny,
They're
and
tight, yeah.
I don't like feeling this. What's the word I'm looking for? Constricted. There it is.
I appreciate it though. Perhaps later. I'm not concerned. Something will happen in the night. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. It's just, an extra complication.
Alright. I'm gonna take Mini Mock and maybe we'll continue this conversation later. I'm gonna go to sleep, I think. I feel a
You're
bit...
gonna want to take some water with you. I think you're gonna be feeling it in the morning again.
Okay.
Don't put that bird in your bed.
He will decide where he wants to go.
It's diseased.
Well, I'm feeling pretty diseased right now as well.
You shouldn't feel that at all.
Well,
tell Fiadh to start spewing some knowledge. And he's gonna walk out of the room.
That's on you.
It's on me.
He's worried about you.
Yeah, like
Didn't
worried.
ask him to
worried.
be.
None of us asked him to be.
But I can't exactly control how other people feel.
He just wants to help.
And I appreciate it. I just don't think he can. And I'm worried the more I get all of you involved, the more involved you'll be.
Well, I mean, we're already involved as is. I'm helping Ty find a undersea volcano. Is that what we're? Yeah. Did I get it right? Was
Nailed it this time.
Oh yes. And Locke's, on his journey to help us. So therefore, we're here to help you too.
I appreciate it. There's just a difference between finding an underwater volcano and fighting the will of a literal god.
We could take him, I think.
I don't think so.
I don't
She's
know.
got a number of notches in her belt, and she's not going to go lightly.
I've
You
been
hear the
fighting.
sound of lightning crashing, and it sounds close.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fiadh, as you look out the porthole, it's on the water. It's not close to the ship, but it's like closer than any of the other flashes have been.
I've been fighting fate my whole life. What's the will of a god?
Hard to contest, usually. I do appreciate your concerns. I have some myself, but like I said, a lot of this is just a thought, a fear gnawing at the back of my skull. And I don't really have any proof beyond just a gut feeling. And I've almost purposefully fought against it for fear of even thinking of it will put something into motion. Something I'm not interested in.
Ignoring it doesn't make it go away.
It might. It
It
might.
Doesn't work
doesn't.
that way. Take
Who
my word
knows?
for it.
Trust
You know.
me. My pops always said you can't, wish something away. You gotta go after it. I can't remember my pop's words. He's a good man though. Always had really good life advice. I just can't remember it right now. But you can't fight it. You just gotta,
Accept it.
yeah, expect it
Become the avatar of a deity. Just
if you
go
want
for it.
to.
I don't.
Okay, well you
She's
take your
kind of the
strength.
worst. I feel like I haven't impressed upon you quite as much. She's the
Who-
literal worst.
Who is she?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
Yeah, because I keep
Like I
calling
said.
her Boom Boom Lady. But
It's pretty close. She's Umberlee. Sea bitch herself. She's taken notice, let alone me.
Does that name mean anything to me?
Roll a religion check.
would I kind of want to.
Both of you can roll a religion check.
Oh, I got a -1 for religion.
Oh, buddy.
Listen, I feel that all
Oh,
the
This
time.
is.
Bye, Gro.
I'm done. I'm over it. I'm going
I
to
play-
use. I'm just use regular dice now. I see.
You gotta
I'm,
use regular
I play
dice.
the cleric in the party.
I'm gonna get a dice.
Every
tray.
time we have to do some kind of religion thing, I fail it, and somehow like the monk gets it, and I'm
It's
like
weird.
I got a 17.
17. Umberlee. You would know Umberlee because she does have a bit of a connection with like your area of god worship or god worship. Let me just see my thing. Okay. Umberlee is the goddess of the sea. She also controls storms, but specifically on the sea. She's known as the sea bitch. She's known for a lot of the just like the bad things that happen on the sea. And because you worship Eldath, you know that future Grayson cut all this. You know that she sort of has like a bit of a rivalry with like a bunch of nature gods, and it's generally not a good aligned god.
She's the cruelty of nature. Just the worst. She's the wave that breaks boats across stones. She drowns sailors just for the joy of their fear in their final moments. She's not a pleasant deity.
Why you?
Why me indeed?
And I will say, Ty, you know that while it's a bit on the nose, Umberlee is very tempestuous.
Well, sometimes, and I hate to admit it, but Bagram is right. Sometimes you can't run from them. All you can do is fight back.
It's hard to fight back against the ocean, the sea. You're more likely just to get thrown upon the rocks.
It's good that you can breathe underwater then.
And just like that, another drop drips into the sea, and the effects of our adventure ripples outwards. As we cast off for the time being, we hope to see you back in port. Until next time, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.